Harlequin Intrigue and HarperAudio present Decoding the Truth by Julie Miller. Performed by Leanne Maksin. To 2021, you threw a lot of challenges at me while I was writing this book, and it really impacted my ability to create and be productive for a while. A cancer scare, surgical procedures, downsizing, and moving my mom after 50 years in the same big house. Hubby in hospital, mother in hospital, father-in-law in hospital, a break-in and financial challenges. But I survived. I got through it all. Through God's grace, a little cursing, some despair, and ultimately stubborn perseverance, we all got through it. We're managing. I learned a few lessons and I'm writing again. Check in with your doctor once a year. Hug your loved ones. Have faith in something greater than yourself. Be kind to yourself and to others. Ask for help when you need it, and say thank you. Thank you to my editor, agent, and publisher for giving me the time I needed to take care of myself and my family. Thank you to my readers for your patience and support. To 2022, I'm back. I've got a lot of hope for you, baby. Chapter 1. I found it. Chelsea whispered the words, even though she wanted to shout them from the Sin City bar's rooftop. 11 months of searching every database she could legally gain access to, trolling through sites that weren't exactly in her purview as the resident computer guru of the Kansas City Police Department Crime Lab, running her own programs to keep the search going, even when she wasn't at a computer screen. 11 months of following cyber trails to dead ends, hacking her way past them and winding up with leads to other cases she wasn't even working on. 11 months trying to match a name, a face, a DNA profile, anything concrete. 11 months. She wasn't hallucinating. Even though the dim light of the bar meant she had to squint through her glasses to see her laptop, there was no mistake. Her screen was flashing that she'd found a match. Ignoring the clink of glassware from the small kitchen behind the bar where she'd set up her laptop and Wi-Fi hotspot, she scrolled through the data again. Compared it to the information on the split screen beside it, even though she'd memorized most of the code after so many months of searching. She read the intel that jumped out at her as a solid match again. She pushed her glasses, crystal-embedded cat-eye frames tonight, onto the bridge of her nose and confirmed it one more time. I found it. Adrenaline surged up from her toes to the roots of her long brown hair, and she reached into the pocket of her apron for her cell phone. She pulled up the familiar number and pushed call. Hey, honey. The scantily clad woman in the back booth scrambled off the lap of her boyfriend for the night and waved her over. She was probably freezing her giblets off in that getup on this cold, damp November night. Bring us another round. My man's got a thirst. The woman's loud laughter ended in a squeal as the man hanging back in the shadows with her pinched something to silence her. The noise from the other patrons in the bar, namely the motorcycle club members taking up 2 tables near the dartboards, soon drowned out the conciliatory cooing between the couple. Just another night at Sin City. Tucking her phone between her shoulder and ear, Chelsea quickly poured a rum and cola and pulled a can of lemon-lime soda from the mini-fridge. She plopped them onto a tray and carried them to the table while the phone rang. She ignored the whistles and catcalls from the bikers as she hurried past. By the time she reached the back table, the couple seemed to be scrambling to zip something into the woman's big purse and move it out of the way so that the two could sit side by side on the bench seat. If Chelsea hadn't already carded the young man, she might question whether he was underage. But he was legal. Probably more legal than his older so-called date, who Chelsea was pretty sure would sit on any man's lap here, for the right price and the promise of a warm place to stay the night.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?